Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Today guys, I'll be checking out this interesting video and it's titled Charlie Kirk crushes college kid on live. You guys, I'm excited for this. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please consider subscribing. Give this video a massive thumbs up, comment, share, and all that good stuff. And without much ado, let's see what this video is all about.
What do you think about separation of church and state?
Doesn't exist. Well, shouldn't exist. Yeah.
Shouldn't exist?
Yeah.
So you should have church in the state.
Well, first, where in the Constitution does it say that? We can't
First
have
Amendment.
Where?
It's about the religion, right? So there's no establishment of religion. There's no establishment.
It doesn't say that.
Yes, it
It
does.
says Congress shall make no law establishing religion
Yeah.
or prohibiting the exercise thereof. Where does it say church and state?
Religion.
Well, hold on. It says that Congress shall make no official religion or prohibiting the exercise thereof. Where does it say that the church can't get involved in the state?
It could be involved, but it can't be the religion established.
Hold on. We're talking about two different things then, right?
Yeah, no, see, because what you're saying is that, oh, you can be a Christian and be in the government. And that's true. That's how it works right now. You can be a Christian and be in the government, right? But you cannot establish Christianity as the basis of...
Well, no, that's not what I'm arguing. I'm arguing that Christians should be in the government and the church should be actively involved. Where do we get that phrase, separation of church and state, from?
the First Amendment.
No, we don't. No, it's Thomas Jefferson writing to the Danbury Baptist Convention in Massachusetts, assuring them that the church would not come after the state. So let me ask you a question. Let's pretend that church and state is the law of the land, right? That the Warren Court and the Burger Court argued in the 1950s and 1960s. Then why on earth did we put up with the government going around and shutting down churches during the pandemic? I thought we need separation of church and state. Why is it that the government can go and shut down churches?
Okay.
Wow.
So
Aren't they supposed to be separate?
I actually played for a church. I played drum set, right? So I would go to church, and they're not shutting down churches because of COVID. They're saying that it's unsafe to be in public in person.
But they shouldn't have the right to do it because I thought they're supposed to be separate, right?
I mean, for general safety. I mean, if you want people dying, then
Oh, so you could shut them down for safety. So it's not separate. It's like we can come in for whatever reason we deem necessary to restrict your religion?
it's not restricting. You can practice from on camera. We played through live streaming online.
Yeah.
This
So
is being
watching
live streamed,
church on a
right?
live stream is like watching a fireplace on TV. You could see everything with no warmth.
Okay, but if God is real all the time and you can't go to church because of a disease going around,
What does it say in the Bible about do not forsake the gathering of believers, where two or more are gathered in my name?
Okay, so what does it say about conception? When
What?
does it begin?
Huh?
Conception, or when does life begin?
At conception, of course. Yeah.
I thought it said at first breath.
Wow, you guys, what are your thoughts about this video? Who do you think is right in this particular one? Do you think Charlie Kirk is right with his opinion, or the student is right? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. And this is getting really, really heated, and I'm loving this debate between Charlie Kirk and the college student. Oh my gosh, you guys. Let's continue watching.
No, it actually doesn't say that. So,
What's the verse?
well, hold on. First of all, it says, I knew you before you were in the womb.
Yeah.
And what you are doing is paraphrasing what you consider to be ex nihilo, out of nothing, made in the image of God, the breath of God, with actually where life begins. So the question would be, was John the Baptist a baby when he leapt in Elizabeth's womb?
Was he?
Are you a Christian?
Me?
Yeah.
Am I?
You play drums at a church, so I hope you're a Christian.
Yeah, why are you complicating the whole
You're
thing?
missing the point. That's what it sounds like.
No, I'm actually not missing the
I
point.
asked you the verse that says that it begins at conception.
Right, so I knew you before you were in the womb is one of many verses of which it reinforces that you should protect life in the womb.
But what you're doing is interpreting, right? So I want you to tell me where
No,
it
I'm
says that
reading.
life begins at. How are you reading? There's no book.
There's no book. I've memorized scripture. You should try it.
So you're reading it in your brain right now?
Well, no, in Jeremiah it says very clearly, I knew you before you were in the womb.
Yeah. So when it says in the Bible that conception begins at first breath,
No, it doesn't say that. It doesn't.
then what does it say?
You're misquoting it very clearly. Psalm 139, 13 through 16, for you formed my inward parts, it says. You wove me in my mother's womb, it says. I will give thanks to you, for I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works, and my soul knows it very well. Fearfully, wonderfully made, and my inward works. That sounds like a baby in the womb, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, a fetus in the womb.
A fetus in the womb?
Yeah.
What species is that fetus?
A fetus? Species.
What species is that fetus?
Human.
So it would be a human life?
Would be eventually.
Oh, but when does it become a human life then?
When it's born, when it breathes.
Oh, really?
Can you
So
imagine?
that a
So he's not breathing in the
26-week-old
womb.
preemie baby that is saved
Wow.
because of a cesarean section isn't a baby until it comes out of the womb?
I mean, if it's born, it's born.
So you believe that we should be able to terminate a pregnancy up until the moment of birth?
Yeah, that's what he's
I'm
implying.
asking.
No.
Okay, so then what restriction on abortion would you give?
Well, if the woman who is giving birth is going to die,
Which never happens.
which never happens.
That's right.
So
that's
the
right. It is a
10-year-old in
mythology
Ohio,
that women will
a
die if they have a
mythology
baby. That's
that they-
right.
they-
You could talk to entire communities of
happens all the
OBs.
time.
You know why? Because if cesarean option is entertained, then you could save both the mother and the baby. Instead, the abortion industry lies to the mother, and they say that you must terminate the baby to save the mother's life.
So
You could talk to hundreds of Christian OBs and non-Christian OBs, and they will tell you.
Why are you guys? I don't know how this young generation got this brainwash into believing that a baby is not a human until it takes its first breath. This is insane. I don't even believe that this is coming out from the mouth of a grown-up, because even a little child who hasn't been brainwashed will know the right answer to this kind of question. We know that a baby in the womb is alive. Let me know what you guys think about this. I feel so sorry for this younger generation, because the amount of brainwashing that is going on is insane. Because from the way the students in colleges are going these days, it seems that college is doing more harm than good to them, and I don't know why this is. But let me know what you guys think about this argument between Charlie Kirk and the student. Whose side are you on? Leave it in the comment section down below, and let's wrap this video up, you guys.
Tell you that is a mythology of the abortion industry.
You know what? That's funny.
No, it's actually
The
not
way,
funny.
no. I'm saying the way you represent facts, like willingly and knowingly.
I'm sorry?
The way you knowingly represent facts. You say, oh, okay, abortion. Oh, it's terrible because you can't possibly save the baby and you can't possibly save the mother 10 times. It happens. The 10-year-old in Ohio, right?
Yes, a cesarean section could have saved the baby's
Exactly.
life and the mother's life. Do you know what a
Yeah.
cesarean section is?
Do you?
I
Yes,
guess it
my
doesn't.
wife had one.
Okay, that's good for you. I'm saying when the baby, right?
So do you know what a cesarean section is or no?
I honestly don't know.
Yeah, so I would, here's a little word to the wise. Let's quit while you're ahead. A cesarean section is a medical intervention that saves tens of thousands of lives every single year of a small slit done at the top of a woman's
C-section.
pelvis. Yeah, cesarean section. That's a
C-section.
C-section
Okay.
abbreviated. All right?
wow.
So maybe that's where we get the term C-section from. So guess what? If every woman that's lied to by Planned Parenthood was given a C-section instead of an abortion, then all of a sudden abortion would not be necessary to save
single
their
one of them.
life.
Every single one of them.
If you talk to hundreds of OBs across the country, they will say medical necessary abortion is a lie.
So when you're 10
Period.
years
End
old,
of story.
right? And you're pregnant, right? You're 10 years old and pregnant, okay? So you really can't give birth through your womb. You can't give
So
birth to
you
that.
do a C-section.
How?
You cut
See,
them
what-
open and you lift the baby up and everyone lives.
How does the baby survive?
Hopefully through a work of God and also medical technology that is the most common surgery in America. So I'll kind of close with this and then we'll get to the next question because we're running low on time. When does life begin?
At first breath.
At first breath. That moral standard of first breath would therefore believe that you could have abortion up until the moment of birth. Life begins at conception. I'm going to say this as nicely as I possibly can. You're a drummer at a church. You should probably reconsider that because you are advocating for the most horrific and brutal eugenic, non-Christian abortion policies that I could possibly imagine. I hope you prayerfully reconsider and repent. Thank you for being here tonight.
Wow.
Thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you.
That guy is obviously lost and he needs Jesus Christ in his life. You can't be a drummer in the church, and what comes out of your mouth is that life starts when a baby is being born. I don't even know how this guy came up to be in college because he's totally dumb, and oh my gosh, you guys. The fact that he's very ignorant about all of this is very, very surprising. And I love the reaction of that guy behind him. It was epic, and oh my gosh, you guys. Let me know your thoughts on this particular one, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.